Okay. Hello. Hey, everybody.
Merry Christmas in July.
Yes, Merry Christmas in July and etc. We got Gina, my two favorite Florida girls. Gina from Florida, Katie also from Florida. Katie's going to be here helping us out because everything's funner with Katie. So, they just be our little MC. She was so gracious to help out today. And I love Gina, so we haven't sold together in a while, so I was like, I got some Christmas stuff, let's sell it up.
This is going to be so much fun.
Hey, Tammy, Renee, and Debbie, and Robin, I hope you're feeling well. Hey, Pamela Blanchard.
If you're not in a Christmas mood, just go turn your AC down to like 60 degrees.
Yep.
Yeah, I had to go turn it on. I'm like, I can't do this.
Or
hey, Scoogle and Bestie.
Go outside where it's really hot and dream about that nice, cool winter by the fire, and then you'll be in the Christmas mood.
Oof. Hey, Jenny. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I put both their channel links. I mean, by the rare chance you're not following either of them, I have their channel links in the description box, so you can go on over and subscribe. And then I have both where we're shipping from. Like I said, Gina in Florida, hence her email, Gina in Florida. And I'm shipping from Illinois, but I think everyone here has been in a sale of mine before so far. So, okay. So what's Gina got today? I see some Christmas trees.
Christmas!
Got all the little hidden gems. Hey, Linda.
Hey, guys. Welcome.
I got a lot of Florida girls representing in here.
So I have to say, I went out today. I had to drop some packages by the post office. I had a few errands to run. And I went down into my apartment office. I'm actually moving to a 2-bedroom apartment down the hall from my current apartment, so I can have like a record and reselling room, which is very exciting. So I had to go down to the front office, and they looked at me really funny. I think that's the right English, correct grammar. And I thought, why are they just staring at me? Is it because I have these rain boots on and it's like wet outside, or what's going on? And then I realized it was my Christmas brooch. They were wondering why on earth I was wearing like Rudolph in the middle of July.
So like Christmas in July. Hey, Dolores.
Christmas in July sale later today, you know.
They're like, this lady looks like Mrs. Santa with all of her red.
Yeah, my Christmas plaid. Gotta have Christmas plaid.
The question is, why aren't you wearing the Rudolph brooch in July?
That's true.
I know. I put on my reindeers, but it was too. It was like washing it out, like it was too much of a glare. So I switched to this little tree with the sequins. And I was like, okay, at least this shines, but you can still tell it's a tree. Like, I'm glad Dolores is here, Miss Damn Jewelry.
Wonder what time it is in England there. Don't you wonder that?
Let's see. I know. What is it? 7:08 p.m., I think.
Oh, that's perfect for you, Dolores. You're actually at a time where you can watch. Yay.
And then it's 6:08 a.m. in New Zealand.
Oh, man, it's early for Nate.
6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah, Nate of the future.
Yeah, Nate, so where you at? Wake up. I'm glad you could join Angel Girl. Yeah, Gina's fun, so I'm glad you're following her. Make sure to check out her sales as well. And then we have Bath Carolina Princess is hosting a drop sale hop. coming up this Saturday. So Dolores is going to be in that. Pamela, that's in the chat, and I am. And then a bunch of other people like Mimi's Treasure Cottage, Reclaimed Treasures by Mary. There's a new to the hop seller, Halen Vintage, Vintage Vinny. There's a whole bunch of people. But we've been sharing the graphics and stuff, so make sure to keep an eye out for that next Sunday. Dolores has been doing a great job designing them. So we will have some goodies, and mine's going to be kind of like a $10 or less, like quick claim.
Yay.
Just trying to clear some inventory. So I'm going to try to put some lots together and cute little items. And Dolores says it's 93 degrees there. Wow.
Man, it's 98 here, so you're up there in the heat index.
Oh, I didn't know you moved, Robin, either. Are you still in Illinois?
I know I haven't seen Robin in a while. I was thinking that when I was reading through the chat. I was like, gosh, it's been a while. She's been a busy girl.
I'm waiting for a glass whale to come from Jenny. The post office just doesn't want to give me any details on where this piece is. I'm like, I want to know. Where's my fun little glass whale?
Post office, I'll tell you, has been really slow. I'm just now getting something that I ordered a month ago delivered today. So, and then my mom and I have ordered these mice. We love these little needle felted creatures, and my mom and I particularly love the mice holding little things. So my mom has a whole bunch of them, and I have one now, and I'm getting another one. And my mom ordered this from a lady that hand makes them that we really like and have ordered from before in Ukraine. And of course, with all the issues going on right now, the mail is incredibly slow. So we're waiting, and it still has not left Ukraine. It's been 2 months, and it's in a holding facility there. But the lady says that she knows someone at their post office, so she's going to try to get it expedited today. I don't know, but we'll see. So the saga of the little mice that we've ordered continues, and the lady's very friendly, and so eventually I know we'll get it. It took the other mouse to come, I think, like a month and a half before I got it. So, eventually it will be here.
Dolores said it's going to be 106 there tomorrow. She's got no air. I'll be going to buy some ice today and just fill the tub and sit in that because look at that.
Wow.
Oh, man.
I wouldn't be, no. That's insane.
Oh,
right.
no.
Apologize for any coughing. I have some allergies today, so.
Well, I know even domestic shipping has been slowed down a lot lately. I didn't realize how much, and then when you start doing the whatnot thing and everything's like this, and then it's like taking forever for those packages to get there. And it's like, I sent that like a week ago. Why is it not there yet?
It's like Alex and Aaron sent these earrings, and they're like, you still haven't got them yet? And I was like, no. And that was like a week before, and I was like, it says it's coming Monday. And they're like, geez. And I was like, I know, it's just a couple pair of earrings. It's not like some large box, It's like, so that's my pair of my Chapter 2 earrings. This is made from silverware I thrifted and sent to them, so it's fun. All right.
Yay!
All
right. For me today. Woohoo!
Okay, I'm gonna put. Hey, Anna Walker. Yeah, I see you're on the sale, so I'm glad you could join us today. Please subscribe to us all. We'd love to have you. And Gina, their dog's barking still.
I know. I'm trying. I don't know what he doesn't even know what he barks at. He just barks for no reason. It's just like, whatever.
All right. I'm gonna put Katie and I in the corner. And are you ready to go?
And folks, I'm sorry I haven't had lunch yet. So while these fabulous folks are selling, I'm going to mute and snack on my sandwich a little bit. But I'm here, and I love you all.
Okay.
All right.
Let's just do this. Let's see, this is pretty Christmassy, so why not? Okay, so I'm going to do I know, Angel Girl. I don't know what's going on with these dogs, but the other one, the old one, she doesn't ever bark at anything. But the younger one, it's like he sees a shadow and goes crazy. I don't know, it's crazy. But I'll try to mute every time they bark like that. But I know it is like shocking when it happens, so I'll try not to expose y'all to that too much. But I can put him away because that's Gunner's dog, and Gunner's gone down on his own now. And he texted me yesterday and was like, "Make sure you take care of that puppy." And I'm just like, "Oh my gosh!" I took him down there. I was going to leave him down there with him, and I had to bring him back. So anyway, he's mine now for the week. So I'm going to do. I have these beaded and sequin handmade, like the silk thread ornaments. And I'm going to do choice of, because I don't know what colors you guys like and what you like to combine together. So I'm just going to do a choice of, so that way you can choose between them. But so I'm going to start. I'm going to do them as an offer, and then winning big can have choice of. So I'm going to start them at $6 each, and then you can have whichever ones you like. So here's the first one. It's like a red one. And it's got sequins down through there, and it's got these beads that are pinned down here, but it is a red silk thread ornament. There we go. And it's got some lace on it and that kind of thing. So that's the first one. Give you an idea of the size. The second one is this little yellow egg, kind of like an egg-shaped one. And you can tell, I mean, they're not perfect because somebody did hand make them. They're not machine made, so they're not going to be absolutely perfect. But this one's got the cross on it. It's kind of an egg shaped with the yellow and the green and the white and the red. And then I have two different green ones. This is the first one, kind of a flying saucer shape. Oh, that's upside down. Flying saucer shape. And these remind me of, like, what used to go behind the lights, the reflector things. That's what those remind me of. But it is
10 for $6.
One of the little snowflakes up here with the pins on it is missing that one. Who knows? I don't, it's probably a million years ago, but it is missing.
Oh.
And then here is the other green one. Again, kind of it's not a true green. It's kind of like an avocado color. And it's got the little reflectors on this one too, but it's just a little bit different colors and different styling on it. And that's the 4 you can choose between. So, not that I can hold them all at once. I'm going to drop them. But I'm trying. But at least they're not breakable.
I love that mid-century one. I mean, that is just so cool. And I don't think you see many of that shape. I certainly haven't.
No, I've only seen, I think, one. Like, in the wild.
I got these from this lady. I mean, she had passed away, and they were doing an estate sale, but she did a lot of crafts, and this was in with her Christmas stuff where she had made her own ornaments. I thought that was kind of cool that I got to go in and grab a few of them. Okay, so if anybody wants to start calling it, I see Miss Pam is in at 6. I don't see anybody else, so we can start calling. I don't want to spend an hour on it. So
Tammy's offered to help do the starts and the stops. So thank you, Tammy. We appreciate you.
So going once, going twice, and sold. Miss Pam, which would you want? I'll say this is number 1. I'll just make it easier by doing numbers. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. I'll get my next thing ready. Are we doing 2 at a time or 1 at a time, Angela? I didn't know.
We can do 2 at a time.
Okay.
Pam wants to take all of them.
Yes, ma'am. I will do that. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am, Pam.
That
Yes,
is
ma'am.
awesome, Pam.
Okay.
You know what? That does look like something out of Dr. Seuss, like from the Grinch or something like that in the books.
Yeah, the Cindy Lou Who. Maybe I should have kept them to make like Cindy Lou Who earrings out of or something.
who couldn't move would be like, "Meow."
So next up, these are new. They're not vintage, but I picked them up because this one, I love it. It's the Nativity set, and it's like water, um, a glitter ball, water, kind of cloche kind of thing. And it's got the Nativity in there with an angel, but it's motorized. You put
Ooh.
batteries in it, and it has music as well. So it's got a pump in there that does the glitter for you. Is there a light in there, and then there's the music that plays Silent Night? Or you can turn the music off and just have the light and the pump in there to blow the glitter around if you don't want the music. So it does run off of AA batteries, but it does have an AC adapter that you can get. It's a standard AC to go in there to plug it in if you want to. So this is going to start at 15, and it's a pretty good size. I just thought it was beautiful, super clear. And I don't know that this was ever even displayed. It's like brand new. But I can play the music for y'all if you want me to. I just don't want to irritate everybody.
Let's all get in the Christmas spirit with this music.
That's right. Even though it's 100 degrees outside.
No. Like,
So it plays through the whole song. I haven't made it past that, so I don't know if it plays anything else or not. I always turn it off before the song is over, so I couldn't even begin to tell you if it plays anything besides that.
Anna Walker's at $15.
Oh, thank you, Anna. And it is, I didn't know it was motorized when I bought it, actually. I thought you had to like tip it up and do it yourself. And then when I started playing with it, I was like, oh, look, there's a switch over here. So I started playing with it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like it does all of it itself. So it's good, especially like if you have grandchildren or something and you don't want them picking up like a snow globe and shaking it and putting it back down because you're afraid they're going to break something. You can just go over there and flip the switch for them and it'll just sit there. Maybe it'll keep them entertained while you're trying to make Christmas dinner. I don't know.
like go press the button and watch the snow globe, okay?
Exactly. Just stay over there and be busy so I can finish what I got to do in the kitchen. So,
and of course, I see Dolores saying she feels cooler just watching the sales.
I know I turned the temperature down on my air because I was like, I can't be doing a Christmas sale and sweating at the same time. That just doesn't go well together. Although in Florida, Christmas for us, Katie can attest to, even though she's north of me. Christmas for us, you could have it where it's 50 degrees outside or it could be 90 that day. You have no idea. It could be sunny or raining.
And the last time that it snowed here was in 1989, and the bridges were closed. We got, I think, an inch of snow, which was, crazy for Florida. And it's wild to see some of the pictures from that time of people just totally not knowing what to do. In fact, people that were downtown that day got trapped in their offices because the bridges were all closed because people don't know how to drive in snow here. It's just nuts.
We're here, though we have snow all the time. Like,
we can dodge an alligator in the road, but we can't deal with snow. So
that's true. That is so true.
We can stop in the middle of a 4-lane highway and get out to move a tortoise off of the road so it doesn't get hit. But we can't deal with a little bit of snow. So.
No, or rain. I'm sorry. People here don't know how to drive in the rain, even though it rains every day like clockwork.
I know. That happened to me yesterday. I was come across the, like the St. Pete or Howard Franklin Bridge down there. And it started just pouring rain. Everybody stopped. I'm like, why are we stopping on the bridge? Because it's raining. You're surrounded by water right now, so it's falling from the sky and you can't drive any longer. All right, so we can start. And I don't want to keep everybody waiting too long.
Don't you love people that put their hazards on when it rains?
I know. Why?
Why? It's a Florida thing.
Going once, going twice, and sold. I'll let Tammy Renee mark that on there for us. I know it's like I don't know. It's like if you come across the line at Florida, you have to take a driving test that goes, you cannot drive correctly. So you're welcome in the state of Florida. That's the way it feels anyway. You're on the interstate where the speed limit is 70 miles per hour, but please get in the fast lane and go 35. That's what everybody expects
Yep.
anyway.
Get in the left lane, drive slower than molasses, put on your hazards, and act like a crazy person.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got Anna for 15. It's sold for.
Okay, thank you, Anna. Thank you so much. And that was 2 for me, Angela. Thank you.
This thing is going so slow. All right, my first item, I have this wall hanging. It's in an embroidery hoop. I think it's upside. The frame is upside down, but you can see it's a little weathered wood, and then it's got this nice reindeer print with some like berries and some snow-capped trees back there, and then it's like stitched in, so it kind of gives like some, it raises up the reindeer a bit, and then that little mark underneath his chin kind of looks like a heart. But I thought it was just cool, like a nice, like super light, something you can hang on the wall for decor that's not like super long or heavy, or just a cute little reindeer. Here's the back side.
He is just adorable.
Yeah. These little things. So you just put like a tack on, and there you go. It's cute. And this is about 10 inches across, just a little bit over with the frame. So for this guy, I'm asking $12, number 8, for the little reindeer embroidery. Again, it's
I love the red berries on there. It just makes it pop.
Yeah, it kind of pops. It'll also be like a lot of neutral color. So $12, number 8.
I just love that can be used all winter. Like, it doesn't have to be just a Christmas thing. It could go with a lot of different things, kind of all year round, but even at winter. I just love him.
Yeah, especially if you have like a cabin or something somewhere, you could keep that all year long.
And you could even put that on the wall and have like your little evergreen or something, like some greenery above it. Or like, if you're like a crafty person, you could add it around the edge of the frame or something to kind of like jazz it up if you want. So that, $12, number 8, if you're interested.
And in a gallery wall, because it's round, it would add a lot of interest to a bunch of different, more square and linear shaped pieces.
Mm-hmm. All right, and next up I have this art glass tree. And then, I don't know if the term, is it like dichroic? Like, it's got like this kind of textured looking like color added in the middle. It's got this gold up the center. It's got like a nice polished bottom. And then I thought it was chipped, but it's like they just have it kind of wavy around the edge. But it's nice and like polished. No chips or cracks on this. It's about 4 inches tall. Just pretty if you collect those glass Christmas trees. It can mix in well. I couldn't find any comps for this. Like, I've been looking for like a long time because I've been holding on to this, and you see a lot of like the 3D trees that have like the longer pieces coming off, and some have color in the middle of those too, but I couldn't find one like this. But it's a nice clear quality. There's some bubbles in there with a gold accent. This is Going to be $10. Flat price number 3. $10 number 3 for the cool art glass tree.
I love the singular stripe that's shiny in the middle because it's
so
fun.
you can mix it with your ceramic trees that light up. Just kind of like a little accent piece to kind of give a break from the color.
I would put it on one of those light boxes.
Yeah, that would be awesome
yeah,
too.
the light box.
That would be beautiful.
I don't have a light box, but here's like the black light. But you could picture it like, having the different colors or like a thing that it spins around on. That would be even cooler. That changes color. That would light it up really cool. So $10 or paperweight, yes. Put it while you're working on your Christmas cards.
Yep.
Put it on your stack of envelopes. And lay it down and flatten something out. But $10 number 3 if you're interested in the art glass Christmas tree.
Or if you're like me and you have an aquarium, you could put it in there as their little Christmas tree, and it's weighted enough it wouldn't float away.
Yeah.
I mean, a Christmas
it's got
tree.
some weight to it. So cute. And not too big though. So $10 number 3. And
that's the kind of stuff I like that has like multiple uses that you can use for so many different things. It doesn't just have to be a decoration.
Yes.
I mean, even just putting one of those, those vintage rings of greenery and just sticking it in the center of it.
Yeah. I have one of those in my craft.
Of course you do. Okay. So I have a Santa here. He's a mid-century Santa. I'm not going to call him a Russian because he doesn't have a tag on it. So I don't know who made him, so I'm not going to say that. But he is a cool mid-century Santa. Now he has he doesn't have the curly, spirally beard. He has just like the flat material beard on him. Back on him. For his age, he's actually in pretty good condition, I think. My pink just right there, but you could probably pull that out. I just didn't even play with it. He's got the blue eyes. Just about like this. He's going to start at $25. The cool old Santa plushie with the rubber face. I like his shoulders. He's got those linebacker shoulders. Look at that. You can make him run too. I play with everything. I can't help it.
That one's in good shape. Hey, fat birds.
He actually is in really good condition.
Oh, see, here's the Rushton.
He is so jolly. Oh my gosh, look at his little face.
He said,
"Hey, there he is." Just take me home. Take me home.
He's a happy boy.
Yes, he is. He's had a lot of cookies already this year, but maybe you can feed him some cookies when he gets to your house.
Yeah, he's been hanging out in Florida, so he's lost a little bit of weight. He's been sweating it out a little bit, but he's still a jolly old guy. And of course, he's mid-century, so I think he's amazing. I'm all about the mid-century.
Yeah, mid-century Christmas is just the best.
$25, Lauren.
$25. And look at his little arms. He looks kind of beefy up in the shoulder area, which I just think is hilarious.
He's like a backer.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like he's been working out at the beach.
He has been. He's been on Muscle Beach working out. He's been doing his little Rudolph exercises, trying to get ready. He went back home to the North Pole, and Mrs. Claus was like, "Wow, look at you, Santa."
What's that?
Tammy?
There's that. Jimmy Buffett song that says "Ho ho ho" and a bottle of rum. Santa's
Yeah.
gone off to the Caribbean. He
Yep.
dreams about boat drinks and fun in the sun. Ho 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 and a bottle of rum.
I kid you not. When I was down there yesterday at Treasure Island, there was a guy and he had on like this red, like button down Hawaiian looking shirt, but it had like these. It was a red shirt, but it had these big white like hibiscus flowers all over it. And he had a long white beard and he was wearing a red baseball cap. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Santa's vacationing down here."
Santa,
That's why
I know him.
And I was like, "I know him." Oh, Tammy was answering Laura.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. Okay, so if nobody's interested in him, I'm going to set him down. And we will go on over here. And I've got two of the little crystal glass Christmas trees. Here's the first one. It's got the green glass in the center. And here is this little match. I need to give him a bath. They've been sitting kind of on my shelf for a little while. It's a little bit smaller. I didn't get my tape. Oh, there's my tape measure. Haha, success, I found it. So the largest one that I have here is 4 inches. No, I'm sorry, I lied. It is 5.5 inches tall. And the smaller one is 4 inches tall. So 5 inches and 4 inches. So I'm going to sell them together at a flat price. It's going to be $12 for the pair. And you just put 30 in. Number 30, $12. And there's no issues with them. There's no, missing limbs or anything like that.
So you can buy Gina's and then mine, and then
yeah, you have a whole
you have a whole instant collection of glass Christmas trees.
That's right.
Sure, Tammy.
Tammy, Renee, they're $12. I just gave them a number 30 so they could put 30 in. Thank you. Okay, so that was my 2.
No problem, Laura. All right. First, let's go. Okay. Plugged in my little lighted candelabra.
Ooh.
And I'll unplug, the cord is short, so I'll unplug it in a minute so you can see. I can show the detail up close, but just want to show you it works. I just put the bulbs in and it works. And okay, so it's got this little kind of leaves pattern down there.
Oh, I love the holly leaves on that.
Yes, holly leaves. That's the word I was looking for. So it curves up and it's got like the faux wax dripping down. Yeah, it's not too hot. Like nice. It's like kind of the little vintage cream color of the plastic, and it came with the box, which is funny because it has this old Osco stamp on it, which is where I work. So I thought that was funny. It was $3.89 at the time. I was trying to date it, and Katie said UPCs came out in the 70s, but she said when it also has a sticker, it might have been more at the when the beginning when they started putting these on, because everyone wasn't caught up with the barcodes right away. So this also had a sticker, but it's by Beacon, and it's 3-light electric window chandelier. And it gives you, it's low energy user, 12 hours for less than 1 cent. I mean, I'm guessing that's probably not true anymore. But it says it's got a
Yeah, can we
narrow,
get our money
No.
back if we spend more than 1 cent now?
like narrow base to fit your
It'd be like
windowsills.
$19.99 now.
Like, but the box is in excellent condition too. It's got like I have a piece that the light bulbs were in. It's made in Taiwan. Like it's got the bulbs and then the piece that goes over the top of the candle there to kind of protect it. But box is in great condition as well. So you can put this on your windowsill. You can even put your greenery around the bottom of this, or wrap some kind of like garland in between. Here's the plug. I mean, it's older, but at least the like cord, it's in good condition, not like fraying or anything. And for this, I'm asking $14, number 6. Little lighted 3-light chandelier, they call it.
And I would put that too. Like you could do that in the center of a table,
Yeah.
set it on the runner, and then run the cord down the table, but then put like greenery to hide the cord.
Yeah.
So you could do a lot of fun
Or you can
things
even
with
wrap it with like those faux, like the pine stems and stuff. You can just wrap around. I have some of those, I think. Like you can just wrap around to kind of disguise the cord. For nice, like, I mean, it technically, because it's not like, because it's kind of monochromatic, like you can use this whenever, just like on a, you know, to give it like a cozy feel, have it on a table or by the window, and you can switch out the lights. You know, who says you can't use this for Halloween? No one would know. You just switch out the black
Ooh,
or
I do
orange, you know.
yeah,
But
just
then, like,
cover the bottom.
if all they're seeing is this too, you know, you could just switch it out and switch out your garland, and there you go. So 14,
And
number
you
6.
can get orange and green bulbs
Right.
or black bulbs too at the hardware store. Those same
Yeah.
size bulbs, so you could switch out the bulbs for Christmas and then for Halloween and do a lot of fun
I wonder
things
if
with
they
it.
have like little black lights in this kind of bulb.
No
I
problem.
think so.
And you can put that with all your uranium around. That would be cool.
Ooh, that would be really cool.
See, I have one of those
Again.
that I spray painted black, and then I put the flicker bulbs in it for
Oh
Halloween.
yes, the flicker bulbs would look great. That way you can have it in the window or just on a tablescape and give a nice cozy feeling.
And the
I
other
think
thing,
I've got those black light bulbs like you're talking about, because if they do, I may put it in my Halloween one for Halloween. They put my uranium glass around it in the kitchen. That would be cool looking.
that
Yeah.
would be very cool. And I would still display that box because that box has cool graphics too.
Where did I put that? Oh. Like, yeah, so it's in here. Box, great condition. So that's my one. I'm gonna put that down here. Okay. The second item. With this little. I believe this is a Nesco. I wrote down a Nesco when I researched it. This little art glass reindeer. The ribbon's obviously frayed on this side. You can just trim up some of that, or I could replace it with a different ribbon because I have some Christmas themed like ribbon, but I could replace that if you guys want. But it's this beautiful Nesco art glass reindeer, kind of like in a sitting position. Nice polished bottom. And there's like itty bitty little bubbles inside. It almost looks like there's like a line on the inside. Something in the glass. But I mean, not like a fold or a crack or anything. Just got. Let me try to get it. You can see there's the little bubbles, and the antlers are in great condition. No chipping or cracking on those. Little art glass reindeer. So for this, I'm asking $12, number 5, for the gorgeous art glass reindeer. And so you could mix that in with the Christmas tree that I showed or Gina showed. Have a pretty little, and then you could have like the little light bases you could put that on, or just like those little spotlights in the corner that can change color. That way, like it kind of reflects off of all your clear glass and changes the color.
He is so cute.
Yeah, I just think
Look
it's
at his
cute.
little face.
I know, he's a little reindeer. So, $12, number 5 for the art glass reindeer.
And again, he would look great on a light base.
And you could put them with all like deer and like little kind of winter animals out on like a little display. You could have all your little animals, kind of like a woodland themed. Like that's what Katie calls my room, the woodland creatures and critters around, because I just have all these little animals everywhere. Like trying to think. Well, I got all of my Mexican pottery the closest to me, but you can put it with all your little.
You could put your deer thing you had earlier behind it as like a backdrop.
Well, hang that on the wall. You could have that next to it.
Yeah.
Reindeer.
That's cute.
Yeah.
And see the candle, like a whole package deal.
All your decorating done.
Yes. Here's a whole set
of his little ribbon matches that so perfectly.
Yeah, this is just afraid, but I could swap out the ribbon because like it's just glued on, so I could make a new one if needed. But it's a cute little art glass reindeer. So that's my 2. Back to Gina.
Okay.
Thank you, Tammy. You're doing an excellent job there in the chat for us.
Yes, Tammy, you're amazing, as always. Okay, so I'm going to try to hold this up without dropping it. It's a ceramic tree. So let's take bets on whether I can do it or not. So it does have its star up here at the top. It's just turned so you can see it. Okay, I'm going to try to lift it up for you to see. It's got all of his bulbs on there. Like you can't, I would remove them, of course, if you purchased it. The base is like this, kind of like almost like a light. It's not really yellow. Kind of like a light kind of.
You're doing great, Tammy.
With some sparkle on there. And somebody has already replaced the electric on it, put a new cord on it for you, so you don't have to worry with it catching your house on fire. So there is new electric on it. It's got this kind of switch that you can flip, so you can leave it plugged in, not have to worry about it starting a fire. It's missing one bulb right there, but I have
Cindy.
It fell out right here. Sorry, when I was picking it up, it fell out. Where's the hole? Now y'all know I'm gonna try to do this backwards, and that's not gonna work. There we go. Replaced it. So I'm gonna try to turn it on and show you. Hopefully you'll be able to see.
Ooh, look at that, folks.
There's 2 more bulbs, but they're in the box over here. I do have all the bulbs. Plus, I probably have some extras I can send with it.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
And I'll give you a quick measurement to tell you how, without the star, I'll measure it without the star. So the base and the tree itself is 17 inches tall, a little over 17 inches tall, right around there.
Wow.
But with the star, it goes up to 20 inches. So it's a big tree.
That's amazing.
This one, I'm going to start it at $40.
For Gina.
That is a steal of a deal, folks, for that fabulous tree.
And I'll show you what that looks like on the inside of it. If I can take this off. It's got one of the long, I'm going to turn it off so it doesn't blind you. It's got one of the long light bulbs in it, so you get more light up to the top. But you could put one of the smaller ones in there if you want to. But it is like the long. And like I said, somebody has replaced, hey, LaDonna. somebody has replaced the electric in there for you. They put an all new electric in it, so you don't have to worry about that issue. It kind of worries me. Sometimes the electric and some of these old things kind of scare me a little bit.
Debbie's at $40.
All right,
I
Deb.
got it, Tammy.
I'll try to put this back on here without breaking it. There we go. So I like that the base is, I like the ones that have the green base as well, but this one, it looks, it looks more like a real Christmas tree. It's like got the bottom, like you have your pan, like the old pan like you sold, Angela, that your Christmas tree would sit in. That's more like what it looks like instead of just the green base. So yeah, it's a great deal if you don't have one and you've been wanting one.
Will do, LaDonna.
Of
Hope
course,
everything's
LaDonna.
okay. We got you.
Donna, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on, but
Me
positive
neither.
thoughts always.
Yes, prayers and positive thoughts.
Absolutely. Guys, I'm not offended if you want to say, and I know Angela's not offended either, but I don't know if she wants to, I guess probably. If you want to put in there, play for me, whatever, I have no problem with it because I pray every
Me
day.
neither.
So feel free to do that. You're not going to offend me.
Oh, LaDonna, yes, we'll definitely be
Oh.
praying for her. Any Pam's in here, so you know you got Pam praying for you as well.
Let me get my sticky notes. I have sticky notes up here for prayer requests, so let me write that down really quick. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I only see, I believe it was Debbie that was.
Debbie, yeah.
Okay, so we can count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you so much.
Hey, proud American Delbert.
Hey, Delbert.
Oh, there he is. It's like,
I know. I was like, where? I was
I was
like, oh, she's probably seeing it on her phone.
Oh, yeah. On StreamYard, it has a little bit of a lag.
Yeah, I was like, where?
I was like, did I miss it? I'm like over there looking.
Okay, Delbert, we're expecting you to buy everything that wasn't claimed yet, okay? So just email us.
Hurry up. Go back and watch real quick.
And Penny Sue, I think you're talking about Jamie, Mid-Century Wasted. She's actually in Long Beach, California, not Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah, I think she's got some family in Iowa, but she lives in California.
Okay, I think I'm going to do these at a flat price, just so I don't take up so much time. But I have a choice of, so flat price is going to be $8, and it's choice of, and it's vintage Garland. This is Tiny Tim.
Yes, PA, we're lit with Christmas trees.
This is made in the USA, baby. No barcode.
Oh, there you go, proud American.
Good old US of A.
It has its old price sticker up here. And
that's so cool. I could picture
$1.99, and then it was $1 when they marked it down. I'm trying to see if it's got like the store under it. Gloria's Garden Center. It came from a garden center. So there's the first one. It's like the gold and the white garland. And it's 15 feet or 5 yards long in this one. The box does, it's got some wear on it from just being stored. It's got some cool graphics on it still.
Yeah, look at the starburst effect at the top of that Christmas tree. Yeah, I mean, that is killer cool.
So there's your first choice. Hey, Suji. And your second choice is the gold. It's not got the white in it. It's just the gold. Again, it's the Tiny Tim Garland. It is 5 yards or 15 feet. And it's like got the longer, thinner pieces on there. The other was a little bit thicker. This is the long, thinner pieces. And again, the same tree at the top.
Man, I think if you didn't want to use the garland, you could use it in an assemblage and then do something really cool with that box.
Yeah. Well, like I've been seeing all these people on Instagram that do like the little assemblage in the box, like the shadow box effect using
I
the
know, I was
old
going to say, you could even use that. Yeah.
like take the
And
garland out. You know, you can get these stickers off because they're
Yeah,
old,
use the undo. You can get those stickers off.
and then you can make like a little shadow box effect inside of here. It'll be kind of cool looking.
and Gina, did you say what you were starting all of this at?
Oh yeah, I said it was. What did I say?
I
Eight
don't think
dollars.
so.
$8, and it's not a start. It's just a flat price choice of. So this one in the gold or the gold and the white together. And see, these are a little bit bigger pieces. Like the gold's like a chunkier cut of the foil kind of stuff, and then the white's the small. Which actually, I use these when I'm doing like um, Valentine stuff and stuff to go around my bases and stuff. I have old garland like this that I cut to put around the base to cover up the base a little bit. So I use this old garland all year long, depending on the
And
color. But
Cindy Brenner wants the gold one, please, for $8.
yes, ma'am. I got it upside down, but yes, ma'am. I got you. Thank you. Thank you. And so the golden white's still available if anybody wants that one. And that was two from Miss Angela. Oh, Angela's busy.
Yeah, I had to turn off my camera a little while ago
I'll
because
pause.
Louie was into something.
I know that feeling very well. I turned mine off to get this ceramic tree because I was like, I'm gonna have to get up and move a bunch of stuff around just to get to it, so I don't knock everything off.
Sue, I was looking for. I have a shirt. I'll message you. I got made for my mom. It looks like the ugly Christmas sweater pattern, or like the little black pattern that says Susie Snowflake. And I was gonna ask, like, because you know who I thought of for Sue. Maybe you would want it. It says Susie Snowflake on it, and it's got like reindeer and snowflakes and stuff. It's like a long sleeve green shirt that you might want. So I'll message you. So next up, I have in the box, Welcome Home, Cora, made in France. Here's the side. It's got 4 mugs. Woo! That's all in French, so don't know. But it's got an old Marshall Fields tag on it. I don't know how much it used to be, but like there's the old Marshall Fields tag.
Wow.
Oh
And
man,
these are got some weight to them. So this is what the box top looks like, which I was like, okay, this is interesting kind of cutout. But it's got the 4 mugs in here, and they all have the same pattern. It's just Welcome Home. And then I grabbed a couple different things to put inside to see if it would like what would help it show up the best. Okay, I think this is good. Like, let me put this down. So it's gonna be a straight price. It's got these glass mugs, and there's like these trees with like these little villages, like house, and like snowflakes, and then the trees kind of have some like satin texture, and then just a regular like glossy. Like over here, the trees are more clear, and then you can see like the little satin kind of finish, and you got the snowflakes going around. These are all in great condition. On the back, it's the bottom. It says it's like they tag, the bottom is tagged, but it's like it's meant for you to see it from the inside because it's kind of like backwards if you're looking at it from this direction. But
that is great for hot chocolate. Ooh.
yeah, and you can put your like for the like hot toddies. You can put the cider with the like cinnamon stick hanging out.
Oh, I love it.
Like, so yeah,
I want hot chocolate now.
There's 4, and with the box here, So there's all 4 in great condition. I think I'll wash these because it's got like this little bit of cloudy. I don't know, what maybe with whatever they wiped them out with first, so I'll clean them out. But thought these were really pretty, like be nice for a gift too, and then you could either have your coffee in here, tea or hot cocoa, and gift, those with the glasses. You could have, gift some hot cocoa, some fancy kind of hot cocoa mix with like all the little toppings.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I like that red tissue paper and a bottle brush tree.
Yes. I don't like anything, a little crinkle paper or like a little red handkerchief, and you can put in those little chrome looking ball ornaments. Those would look cute, like sitting up there with the little tree. And for these mugs, I'm asking $16 for the lot of 4 of them. $16 number 14. And it's got like this little, there's like a little house there tucked behind the hills with the trees, just snowflakes. It's cute. Snowflakes all around. So $16 for the set of 4, number 14. Thank you, Tammy. And I have like this, let's see, this purple. No, that's not as good. So yeah, beautiful mugs. Yes, old tree toppers. You could just put some cushioning down in there and then have it sticking out, and then you'd have them like on different levels. So you could have like a little up and down.
If you have those old receipt spikes, I don't think the square ones would fit in there, but those smaller round ones would. And you can put the tree toppers directly.
Or even like the smaller flower frogs. You could like set it in there carefully and the bottom, and you could like put the tree topper on that, or like little picks and different things you could stick out of there, or like make a little have like little faux florals in there, like some greenery, and then have the bottle brush trees and stuff. And was that my 2? No, that was my first one. Okay, so let me put these mugs back. Thank you, Tammy. And then next up, I have these little. Okay, I don't know if every quilted like deer is considered Kimble, or Kimble is just like a mold, but I have these 2. They're almost like a very light gray. This one has damage, so I'm kind of just including it with the other one. But it's got gray, and it's got these little white, red dots, and gold accents, almost look like bells. The rest of them are in great condition. It's just that one is missing. There's a little itty bitty like on the tips, but I put like gold paint on there, so it's not as noticeable. But just those little tips, stick out and get bumped. So just that one's kind of missing, but hey, if you're crafty, maybe you can just, fix that up. But I'm kind of including this one because I thought they were cute. He's got just one little felt foot, but these little cute guys.
They sure do look like Wimple, but I don't know. I'm not so good.
I know, because when I looked it up, there was like all a bunch of colors, but none really this color, and I was like, okay, was this like a mold people painted whatever they want, or like, because I saw some that were like silver accents, but not necessarily this color combo. So I was like, I don't know. I just didn't want to call them that if like there's lookalikes, but they're, I think, very well painted. The bags, their little tails are in great condition, and hobbyist one, yeah. Okay, and these I'm asking $8, and number 2.
Those are so cute. And thank you, Tammy, for putting all of our links in. That's extremely helpful.
Imagine that. Angela has shown 3 deer items now.
I know, I'm like, I can't keep everything, but
I'm surprised you're letting this go too, Angela.
Those are pretty cute right there.
Well, I'm like, I have too many things, but I guess everyone's buying them. Well, we're just going to have a very dear Christmas.
That's going to be
like,
your next
okay, well, I guess the budget was for me. So number 2 for $8.
Those are cute.
And I'll throw like a piece of jewelry in if you get these, kind of like a little bonus. Just because that guy's got his little damaged antler. I need to learn how to do the clay stuff like D.
Or just get sequins and glue it on the end of each antler. Then you wouldn't even see the one that's damaged.
True.
True.
It'd be blinged out.
Yeah, or like a little bead. It's like a little gold ball or whatever, and then, or like those mini bells. Just like, Okay. That's, I know. You're going to be keeping all the deer over here.
Wendy Mountain wants the deer.
Awesome, Wendy. And let me put a note. I'm going to. Okay.
That's the thing with vintage stuff, guys. Sometimes it may have a boo-boo here and there, but it's still gorgeous and amazing and worth keeping.
Wendy, would you rather have some earrings or a brooch? Email as a bonus. Thank you. Thanks, Dilbert.
I think A Very Dear Christmas should be your next NBC special.
That's what I was thinking. When I heard A Very Dear Christmas, I was thinking about like a Hallmark thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I've been buying, because I love the tacky Christmas, like the plastic, I think it's plastic canvas stuff. I've been kind of getting some of that, and I never really had any of the Shiny Brights. So I've gotten a couple this year. So I was like, I'm trying to go. I mean, our ornaments are vintage because they're from like when we were born and before. But it's like, yeah, I'm trying to, make it more vintage.
Earrings if they are dangly, Wendy says.
Okay, I have some, so I will include that. Okay, dangly. All right, and then back to Gina. Yes, I've been saving up jewelry, so Gina and I will probably be doing a jewelry sale sometime. We just got to plan on it.
Yeah,
collecting stuff.
I did that,
but I want to make some. Like hold on. Let me just grab these real quick and show you guys. Like I made brooches out of these little silicone charms. I'm gonna go big real quick.
Yeah.
And so I'll be bringing those to the jewelry sale, like out of these little silicone. They're kind of fun. I got a strawberry. I picked up like a cactus, a butterfly. I have like a little astronaut. I got a little prescription bottle one to make for me. It's kind of got like those kawaii cutesy faces on it. But yeah, I just want to preview that, like a little cute silicone. And they're meant for like Crocs actually, to like put in the hole, like the little charms. But I just like snip this off and then, add a brooch back. And it's just like a fun little, what do you call them? Like the scatter brooches you could put on and stuff, or just, pair them up a couple or put them on a bag anything. So I'm be working on that for the jewelry sale. Not sure, Wendy, but if you could just send me an email, at least that way I have your email address. That way I don't have it, I can email you back. But I may have it, just send me an email. All right, and back to Gina. I know, I need to make a more like centralized list.
I know. I have them. It's just I don't.
So I have some over there, and then I'm like, okay. Then I go to pirate ship, and then I'm like, okay. I just.
It would help if I got organized one day,
Mm-hmm.
which is why we need to have the jewelry sale. So like I said, I can clean my desk off and actually get to my desk to try to do something like that.
Soon. Let's do it in August.
Sounds good to me because I have it stacking up over here. Okay, so this is a vintage flocked Santa. He's missing a little bit flocking, but on his back, and he may have some missing on his front in places. Like there's a little bit missing right there on his coat. But he's a good size. He's not one of the tiny ones. He's got a sweet face. He's got his beard. And his whole body is flocked. His little hat's flocked. His hands on his mittens. Now on the back, he's missing flocking on his arm right there a little bit. And on his rear end, it looks like it's starting to come up a little bit. And then on his shoulder right there. But it's an old piece. Flocking can only last for so long. So he was loved. He's got plastic little boots.
And I love his little blue eyes. I mean, look at him. Come on. He's so jolly.
So I'm going to do him at a flat price of $8 if anybody needs a little Santa for your displays at Christmas time. He does show, which I always say, I don't mind it when they have a little boo-boo here and there because that shows it's true vintage. To me, I kind of like it personally. I keep a lot of boo-boo stuff myself because you can tell it's not a reproduction. This has actually been around forever, and it may have a few little issues here and there, but he's an old guy and he's still hanging in there. I mean, his complexion is much better than mine is, and he's been around for much longer. So
that's why I like all the rusty, crusty stuff, because to me, it's showing its age, and you get a chance to see its story and its character and its history through a piece that's not perfect, and I like that personally.
I think we have a Santa that looks just like that, but he's like one of those little pinchers.
Yeah.
That you can put on stuff, but it looks like the same color and face. And that's so cute. That's a great deal.
And Tammy is going to pick him up. Awesome, Tammy.
Yay, Tammy.
Awesome. Thank you. Let me set him down. Okay, so I have another lighted ceramic piece for you, but this time it's a snowman. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the snowman here. Instead of having lights in it, it has like the bigger or the little fake bulbs like the trees do. It has a little bit bigger holes, and they actually had glass marbles that were attached to each hole. Okay, it's missing a couple. It's lost a couple of its marbles, like all of us, I think. It's just clear glass marbles, so you could easily replace them, or pull a couple off the back and put it on the front or whatever. But I couldn't resist him because he is old and he is cool. So he has the light side.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so if you put a marble there and there, that's how it looks when they're lit up like that. It's just a clear marble. I'm going to turn it off so I can show you.
He's got little snow crystals on him.
He does. He's sugared.
Oh, I thought it was just dust.
No, he's sugared. He's dusty too, but he is sugared. But I want to take him off.
He got snowed on.
If I can. I want to take him off the base, not try to break the base. So it is one of the vintage cords on it. This one has not been changed up, but it's these kind of lights.
Ooh.
And so they put one color in there so that you get the different colors as it's going through.
I like how they blink.
Yeah. So it gives you some movement in it to where it's changing the colors as it's going, as you're looking at it through the And I want to show you that the clear marbles, they are just clear glass marbles. So, get a couple of those and stick them on there with a little glue or whatever, and he's ready to go. But he is sugared all the way around, and I'll give you a measurement with the base so you kind of get an idea of how big he is.
He's got a bumpy butt.
He does have a bumpy butt. So do I. So, he is 14 inches tall with his base. So I just thought he was cool. I knew he was an older piece, and I've never seen a ceramic snowman before. I see the trees every once in a while, but I've never come across the ceramic snowman. So I'm going to start him at 25. Hold it up for you again. So I'm going to start him at 25, and the reason is because he is missing 2 of his little marbles there. But like I said, it is just a clear glass marble. So if you have any, you can probably go to a craft store and pick up a couple, a bag of clear glass marbles to go on there.
Yeah, I think you can buy a whole sack for like $10 at our local craft store.
So you could easily replace that. I just haven't done it because, I know it's July, but I wasn't thinking about Christmas sales yet. Tammy Renee, I've never seen one before either. So I was drawn to him because I've never seen a snowman before. I see the trees, and I kind of expected to see a Santa maybe, but you don't see Frosty very often. And you could change the lights up to where they're clear if you wanted to, or one color. But they just had them in as different colored bulbs, so you get different colors around it. Okay, so let's get that now. So if no one is interested in that, we can pass on it and go back to Angela. Let me unplug it before it burns my house down. These old cores, look at that.
Oh man, that one's got some serious age to it.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Okay, this is going to be an offer up starting at 25. I have this wreath, I call it a wreath, I don't know, that I made. So it's on this, I can't remember if this was like vintage ribbon, maybe that, but it's on this old, I forget, Duncan Hines dessert pie tin thing. I was trying to read what it said down there. It was like Baker's Secret or something. But I got this, all this greenery is vintage, this plastic, and these little, they're almost like enameled, these little leaves with the berries. And then I believe the pine cones are like plastic vintage as well. And then the newer stuff is like the little tinsel garland in the back, silver, so it kind of reflects, and then just these little bitty pine cones and like the berries and stuff. So it's kind of a mix. The Santa is old too. That came, I think, off a previous wreath that we've had like in our family decades. But the little Santa, there's glasses, some greenery, and then so that way you can hang it up. And then you could always adjust the ribbon. I just have it like kind of tied in a bow up here. That way, like depending if you want it shorter or longer, you could put it on your door, the little Santa. And then I have like a little bottle brush trees tucked in there. There's the little berries, little pine cone things.
And Angela made that with me on our Christmas live. So,
and he's got a little pom-pom back there. I can put it up there, tuck it in front. But yeah, I made this on a live.
I like that you used a Santa that's got a little plaid hat instead of your typical like red or whatever.
Yeah,
I like that plaid.
She's got this little kind of almost twisted little beard. But it's got the greenery in there and the berries. I think it's just pretty. Yeah, it's an Angela original. This is why I'm trying to sell some of the vintage stuff so I can make some more things. So I keep saying, oh, by Christmas I still have a giant tote of craft supplies of the Christmas vintage Christmas, because I have some of those greenery rings and old garland, and I'm gonna do an upcycle, make a lighted garland for work because ours is falling apart. So, or if you're interested in this for a flat price of $25, just put that in. But it's a cute little tin on the back that I thrifted as well. And this is cute little Santa.
Whoops, I was muted. Well, Donna, I like that idea for a white elephant, taking something and decorating it up. And this would be an item that you could bring to your white elephant if you wanted to. But I think what would be even cooler is to bring this to your Chinese Christmas, because, there you actually have cool stuff.
Thank you. No one's interested in my beautiful handcrafted piece. Oh yeah, I forgot I had these little gold kind of leaves in there. Just some silver and gold.
I like the little button you put at the bottom too.
I know, and that's like a wood. I know it looks like a button, but these are kind of gold painted, and they have this nut or wood kind of texture. And they're little glittery pine cone, and this kind of is that same texture, but it's red. It's really cool. Yes, look, Donna. I do pick up things like that, but maybe I need to post this to Instagram and see. All right. Well, I guess we'll pass on this. And then I just have this quick claim. I have these little. Send me some pics, LaDonna, and then maybe we can help you at least, or you give me an idea. I have these two little vintage chenille candy canes, and these are about a little over 7 inches, 7.25, maybe inches tall. You can use in a craft, or kind of put it in those mugs, or just hang on your tree. But they're picked up from the little antique place that I go to.
I love those. I mean, those are just so happy. So happy.
Yeah, so I picked up a couple bunches because I think they sell them in group of 9 or 10 or something. So I've sold a few before, and so I just thought I'm keeping a couple because I want to put them in a wreath or a craft or something, but this is a couple spare I had. So for these, I'm asking $6, number 4. For the little chenille candy canes, again, about 7 inches tall. Hey, Vicky Merle. So here's your little candy canes.
And I see Debbie.
Or like this. It can be a little heart. Okay, thanks, Debbie. Debbie V. Thank you. And that's my 2.
I sometimes get lost.
Okay. It always makes it look like it's working, but there we go.
Okay, so I'm going to do I think I'm going to do it choice of. I've got ornaments here. Actually, I'm just going to give them numbers just so I can go through them. So I'm going to do just a flat $6 a piece instead of doing bidding on it. So the first person, if somebody's more than person's interested, the first person that puts the number in gets it. So this is going to be number one, $6 each on these ornaments. I'm going to go through them really quick. This is number one. If you're interested in it for $6, it is an old flocked Santa ornament. He's super fuzzy. There he
I
is.
love those. They are so cute, the little dancing Santas.
So that'll be number one for $6. Number two for $6 is Mrs. Claus. She is flocked, but she's not super fuzzy like Santa was. These are all
I've
Japan.
never seen a Mrs. Claus, guys. Never.
Number three is going to be the little birdhouse. I think this is probably German, just the way it looks. It's got these little beads on it, like the pearlized beads, and it's felted.
That's gorgeous.
That's number three. Number four is going to be this cute little. This is a Japan piece too. Some of these don't have the Japan stickers on them, but you can tell just by looking at them. This is a Japan piece too, and it's a little Santa on a little silk ball. That'll be number four. And then number five will be this beaded one with the angel.
This is just a whole lot of happy. I mean, honestly, doesn't this just make you want to
I
celebrate?
wonder if that's
Christmas
one
right
Carrie
now?
would like.
Oh, I think Carrie would like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number six is this little felted bell with a little elf on the inside, and he's got holly on the top of the bell.
Uh-huh.
Missing a little flocking right there, as you see. So that would be number six. Number seven is this strange little, you can tell this is Japan, and it's got the Japan sticker on it because it's just weird. It's this strange little dog looking thing. It's melted. It's like an elf
Doing
dog.
some snowballs.
Yeah,
He's
it's an
Max.
elf dog. I mean, his little hat is like wired, so you can do whatever you want to do with it. And his
He's
tail is
Max from
wired.
the Grinch.
So he's got his little main Japan sticker right there on the back. Not that it's focusing where you can see it. And then I think that was number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that was number 7. So number 8 is actually not a ornament. It's a little box, but it's a Christmas box with a mouse on it. And it's got his main Japan on the bottom. It's a flocked mouse.
Oh, I love mice.
Box.
He's so cute.
And it does have the, I'll read exactly. All new material Japan is what it says on the bottom. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. That was number 8 for that one. And then finally, number 9 is this really cool, really old elf. Kind of like a knee hugger. Wired box.
Yikes.
He looks a little angry.
I know.
He's an angry
The eyes
elf.
are like,
Evil elf.
Evil
That's
elf.
my favorite. Look at his evil face.
like
I love
I'm
it.
done with making
He's
toys
the
for
elf
today.
that has to put the coal in
They
everybody's
just made
eye.
this. They just made his eyelashes too much. See, that's the problem.
No
They just
kidding.
went crazy with
It's a
the
drag.
eyelashes.
It's a drag elf.
It was like more eyelashes.
All the eyelashes.
Just keep adding eyelashes to it. Okay, so that was it. So that was, these are $6 each. Number 1 for the little dancing Santa. Number 2 for the Mrs. Claus. Number 3 for the little house. Number 4 for the silk one. Number 5 for the beaded one. Number 6 for the little flocked bell with little dancing elf on the inside. Number 7 was the elf dog. Number 8 was the box. I think I got off a little bit. And number 9 was the eyelash elf. Eyelash elf. Oh, I did it right. Yay. 9. So since I went through 9 things, I'll use that as my turn. We can go back to you.
Okay, I'll take the beaded little house. That's cute. And, that I want to. I want to send that to Carrie.
Carrie, yeah.
And then I want the little red house for me. Yes.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for your consideration.
Exactly.
All right. Next up, I have a JJ brooch. Whoop. I had one. You're muted, Katie.
Ooh, JJ Jeanette jewelry.
And says Merry Christmas. I got this off of Whatnot. and then Linda saying she wants 9, 1, and 2 for her.
Gotcha, honey. Thank you.
So it's got this little ornament hanging. Got a little wreath around the moose. I picked up a couple. I've been picking up some jewelry stuff off for Whatnot for resale because there's good deals. So right inside the snout, it's got JJ on there on the little tag. There's the bag. I mean, it's in good shape. Know if someone like repainted this, but just says Merry Christmas, kind of funny. Play on words, but a gold tone. Just got this little red ornament bulb. And so for this one, it's JJ. Yeah, Jeanette Jewelry, because Katie I learned from Katie that that's a good brand. I'm asking $14 for the brooch, number 18, and it's about right over 2 inches tall. So this sort of look like. Let's go to this side. So your little Christmas for your Christmas party, like work party, just kind of a funny one.
He would be great on a hat. I just think he would be fabulous on a Christmas hat, like if you had a Santa hat, you were wearing to a Christmas party.
You can put Miss Merry Christmas or off to the side. And a little hippie in here. Merry Christmas.
He's probably 1980s. Jeanette Jewelry made quite a bit of jewelry that's just kind of fun but extremely good quality.
$14 for the brooch, number 18. Yes.
It reminds me of Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase.
I know. And I see all the little moose mugs. And yeah, it's good. There's nothing peeling. It's a nice satiny finish.
Yeah, he's super cute.
And I see Linda.
Okay, Mary. Let me make a note of that so I don't forget.
Unless you want to pay 18, Linda, ask Tammy. And then I have another Christmas brooch. This one's gonna be $12, and it's signed with Best is the company name. This is the best brooch, and it's also a pendant. So it's like a little hot air balloon. And it's got a little Santa guy in the basket. Now, I looked this up yesterday, and there's on some website called Fantasyland or something like that. They have an enameled version, and they start at $25, I think. So but I couldn't find any that were just this. And I was like, it's not like it looks like it has paint loss, like it was painted before. So I was like, maybe this is just the original, and someone like, like a different version of it. But here's the back. It's got the best down there, and it's got the little spot for like a chain you could put on, the little brooch. It's just got the little one you tuck it under, and it's got the chain. It's like solid little Santa guy, and a perfect window. So just this cute little, and it's got kind of like a little pattern up top. I mean, and hey, if you're crafting, you want to paint it, like, you just put some gloss over that. Even if it's just a balloon, that'd be cute. We got the little Santa hanging, and
It's adorable.
this is from a whatnot too. So it's about 2 inches, like from the top of the balloon to the bottom of the basket.
And can you wear him as a pendant?
Yeah, so it's both. It's got that chain, so you could hang it, on your chain and hang it like that. And you can hang it up here or just pin it in. But so trying to where you can see it, but like this. Not too big, but a nice one people will notice, a little balloon. So it's $12, number 19. Sorry, $12, number 19. Little Santa in the basket. It's kind of hard with like the light and stuff to see all the detail, but little Santa on the chain. And then there's the back. You got your spot for the pendant there, or for a chain or whatever, and then your brooch clasp. A cute little Christmas brooch. I never seen like a hot air balloon like Christmas theme. All right, and that was my 2. So we will go back over to Gina.
I'm back. Okay.
Okay.
So first up, I have this little basket. It's like a mid-century kind of Christmas arrangements, because it's got like the sugared fruit, and it's got some mid-century like net wrapped like little Christmas ornaments in it. And I kind of went ahead and added in with the the plastic greenery. I went ahead and added in a vintage Christmas postcard to it. You can take that out if you don't like it or have it separate. I just went ahead and threw it in there with it because I thought it was kind of cute that the colors matched. So it's a cute little basket. It's got all the sugar fruit. You see the little net wrapped balls in there, and the pinks and the greens, and there's a little bit of blue. But this Christmas postcard matched the colors so nicely that I put them in there together. But like I said, it's
adorable.
There. You can take it out if you just want the basket, or if you just want to display this separately. But I put them in there together just because I thought the colors were so nice together. So this is going to be $10, just flat price. You can just put 10 in if you're interested. $10 flat, easy for me to say, flat price for this little arrangement. You got some grapes hanging off of there. I love the little sugared, balls and fruit, and I like the little net wrapped balls. I think those are so cool.
That's just so Victorian,
Yeah. That's kind of why I went with that, because like this card reminded me of that too. And then the colors kind of reminded me of that and everything. But it is like the plastic, the vintage greenery. But I just thought it was so pretty. And, I was like, it's not your typical Christmas colors, but I like them. So I like the blues and greens and pinks. Just a little change of pace. The postcard is written on. Somebody did actually send it and sit there on the back. It's a very old postcard. Um, Let me see if I can see the date on the card. No, of course there's no date, but it was Germany apparently. That's where the card was made. But I just thought the card was beautiful too. Copyright 1906. I found it on the front. It's very small writing at the bottom. So the card is from 1906. So you get the whole set. And like I said, I'm just sticking the card in there. If somebody buys it and I ship it, I'll take it out separately and just stick it back in there or display it separately, whatever you want to do. I just thought it was really an interesting way to do it. Because we're always looking, Katie's so good about coming up with ways to displaying your ephemera. You're always looking for some different way to do it. And I was like, stick it in there with it. At least it's standing up.
Ephemeral.
Yeah. Okay, so there was that. And then my second item. This is more modern. It is battery operated. It's this really cool, large, I guess it's like some kind of a click Christmas tree. And it has the line there that changes colors. Or you can make it to where it's just the clear light.
It's like a giant icicle tree.
Right. And
it's so winter wonderland.
So I was like, yeah, it's not vintage, but displaying it with your vintage stuff, at least it gives you a little bit of sparkle and, some light and stuff with it. I just think it's a good staple piece to use with, your other things. But you can have it either way, where it's changing light colors or it's just off or on just the clear light. I had it on the changing because I like it that way.
Peace, Love, and Thrifting has a question. She wants to know if she could just have the postcard.
You just want the postcard? Sure. Whatever you want to do. If you just want the postcard, I can do it for. I won't make you pay for the entire thing for the postcard. How about $6 for the postcard? Does that sound fair to you? You can just put yes or no in there. It's not gonna hurt me either way. There's the postcard. Look, I'll put it with the tree behind it so you can see it. Here's the back of it.
Oh, gorgeous.
Terra Hill. Does it say Lancaster? I think it says Lancaster. Pennsylvania. And that's all that was on there. There's not like, look, there's not like an actual like number address or anything. It's just got the name and the place. Because apparently she was the only Nellie Ruth or whatever that says on there that lived.
That is wild to me. If you think about this, the way the mail used to work is mind-boggling because there weren't zip codes.
Vicky said yes.
Okay, I'll put you down for that, honey. Thank you.
How did that ever get to people? I guess towns were smaller, but it's
they're like, wild. Oh yeah, that Kelly in that town, I know her.
Yeah.
Up at Downton,
like, oh, Angela, yeah. She lives right down there on Sycamore or whatever,
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, so I'm going to do the very sparkly, crystally.
It's like the last house on the left,
Yeah. She's that one that causes all the problems by.
Oh, she's the town dunce,
So this guy, I'm just going to do it for a flat price of $10 if anybody needs one of these in their life. Yeah, good deal.
Gorgeous.
Huh? That is a deal.
$10 for the Christmas tree.
Pretty.
Like I said, it's just a staple item to. You want a background. Put your little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeers next to it. Just like their little Christmas wonderland. Hey, and that was 2 for me.
Okay. Delbert wants to know, is that glass? I think
No,
plastic.
it's like some kind of acrylic or plastic. Holly, you
Yeah, I
okay?
love that thing. It looks cool. All right. Oops.
See, LaDonna says that's a great price. I saw these last year in Paula Dean's store for a lot more than that.
Yeah.
All
This is
right.
the time of the year to get them because when it gets closer to December, they're going to go up in price.
Yeah, probably like $55, you know. Okay. Next up, I have 2 of these. These are from that Scotch tin thing I got. So I got 2 of these. They're $10 each. So the first 2 people, or the first person if they want both, and I do have more. So I just been bringing a couple at a time because I forgot Katie, how many were there in the box? Like 10, I think.
I want to say like 10, but I mean,
So, and this,
they're
because
all
I know
really
like
not.
the tins come, you can find the tin sometimes at your antique place, but these actually have like the tape, the electric tape in there. Like this is kind of like the little parchment paper thing is coming off, but like there's the side, your electric tape. Oh, that's, I'll put that back on. It's kind of sticky. So not sticky enough for the paper, but you know, sticky enough for skin. But you got your electric tape in there. These are in great condition. Like the box I have them in has the age, so these obviously have been kept inside the box and in amazing condition. You have the Scotch.
I mean, look how
33
shiny.
electrical tape in the back. Because I know I brought these to the thing because like a lot of people use these for Christmas decorations with the red plaid. Sometimes you know they have the white center, but yeah, I've been bringing a couple of these at a time. The cute plaid, and on the side, it's got like the patent numbers, the sizes going around, or like the size of the tape. It's got like Australia, Canada, the U.S. pin. I think there was like Minnesota mining and manufacturing. So that's where you get your 3M from. St. Paul, Minnesota. Scotch and the plaid design are registered trademarks. So $10. I have 2 of them. So these are number 17 if you're interested.
That is excellent.
Amazing
Angela.
condition. If you have a Scotch display, you know, or you can use it as risers, or even if you just take it apart, and you can still flip this over, and it gives you a little bit of height, you know. Assemblages, you can tuck that in there.
Madonna wants number 17.
Okay, and then I see Tammy too. So Tammy, I'll grab another rollout for you, so you both can. LaDonna, did you want 1 or 2?
Let me tell you guys, as someone that collects advertising and Scotch stuff, you're never going to see one of these this clean. I mean, I have a lot
This
of
is
them.
the thing I picked up. I've been going through. This is the box.
Oh, I love that box.
And the top's a little worn, but it's got the tape there. Trying to be careful with the flaps because that one's really pretty loose, but there's still some in there. So she wants 2, please. Okay. So then Tammy, I'll pull that one out for you as well. So then I have, let's see, got 1, 2, 4 left. And
let me see, Angela. I might take one of those from you.
Okay, yeah.
Tammy says she was just putting the number in for you, honey.
Oh, okay.
LaDonna wants 2.
Okay. So I'll put this in here, but when I sell the box, I'll probably sell like a tape with it. That way you can display the tape if you wanted to. But like the box is really pretty cool as well.
I love that box.
So I've just been doing that. Okay, perfect, LaDonna. So let me write you down for 2 of those. LaDonna. Thanks. Okay, that was the first one. And then I have this cute little Homeco cat, Christmas cat. It's got this little candy cane. Because I know we have a lot of cat lovers in this community, and I think it's from more like 80s, 90s. But it's about 4 inches tall. And I got this cute little bow on the side. There's no damage to it, no chipping. The paint is still in great condition. There's a little candy cane, a little gold bow. The only thing I noticed is like one eye seems like glossy, and then the other eye is more like matte. So I'm like, I could probably just put like a dab of like Mod Podge and make it kind of glossy to match. If you want, but cute little cat figurine. It's got like a little pink nose and little pink dots kind of where the whiskers are. But see what I mean? Like one is just more glossy than the other, and he's got a little ribbon around his neck. So for this, I'm asking $7, number one. The little, and then let me show you the bottom. Here's the Homeco sticker. It says made in Philippines. It's hard to show that, but it says made in the Philippines, and then I believe this is probably like the little model number, if I'm using the right term. But little Homeco kitty, $7, number one, about 4 inches tall. Thank you, Tammy.
He's a little happy kitty, holding his little candy cane, all ready for Christmas.
I know.
He's got his little red ribbon. He's just fabulous.
Okay.
He probably stole that candy cane from the dog.
Yeah.
And the poor dog's just sitting over there like, okay.
And see that gorgeous blue vase right here?
Mm-hmm.
That was from Katie, Vintage and Vinyl.
That's
Yep.
beautiful.
I had to move it up front because when I had it back further, it like blends right in with my curtain. So I was like, okay, I'm going to move it up so you can see that gorgeous blue vase.
What did we find out it was, Angela? Did we think it was Empoli? We researched
I think
it.
so. Like, yeah, we researched, and I think that's the closest thing we found because that had like the twists on here. I think was saying Empoli, but I don't know if it's like marked under here, like under the felt. Like I tried looking through here, but I don't think so. But just gorgeous.
That's beautiful.
Like,
That is a steal of a deal, too.
she showed it in a picture on a chat or something, and I was like, oh my god, I need that.
Yep.
I was
I
like,
went back the next day and it was
amazing.
still there.
And then back to Gina Bean.
How many items do you have still? I haven't been keeping up sewing things, so I don't know.
I still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 7. I don't know, like 6. Oh no, 8. I think 8. With like a mislead, and then whatever else. But we can stop whenever.
Okay.
If you need to go.
That's cool. I'm just trying to keep up because I don't,
I know, because I just been kind of grabbing it. I'm like, okay.
Okay, so I've got this little elf guy. He's super cute. I don't think he's super old, but he's still like a knee hugger. He's got the wired legs and arms. And his face reminds me of the Rice Krispie guy. Crackle or pop, but back. But his little legs are still wired where you can, use him on a wreath or in a display or have him hanging onto your tree. His little arms are wired too.
Bye, Wendy.
Bye, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. So this little guy, woo, flopping him around here. This little guy is going to be $8 flat price. I'll just do it as a flat price. He's got the little pom-poms on his shoes. I love the little elf shoes, boots. This is this guy. And then
I see Jane, Doggone Happy and Antiques, picking up number 8.
Thanks, Jane.
Jane. Mama Jane.
Okay, and so this next thing it's a little different. I'll give you that. I am kind of different. But it's one of the old or vintage 3-dimensional Christmas trees they made out of fabric and the pillow fill. But I've added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brooches to it. So it's like a start of a brooch Christmas tree for you if you'd want to do that.
Woo-hoo.
And they're all wearable brooches. You can take them off and wear them if you want to.
Oh, my goodness.
So there's 7 of them on there. I'm going to do it as an offer. I'm going to start at $25, which there's 7 brooches on here and you get the tree. So that's a killer deal for anybody. You got this really pretty, long dangly one up here. I just got them pinned on there kind of haphazardly. You can take some off, add more to it. You can take, I've got my computer going crazy. I have got this, I've got some necklaces, I was playing around with it earlier. And your little rhinestone necklaces, they're too small for your neck. The ones that are the choker ones.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can actually use those to drape over it Garland kind of thing,
Yeah, like Robert Redman. He kind of puts them on his lamps and things and pottery, which is a great idea because I picked up a necklace from George Antique Millman. I was like, I gotta have that. It's just gorgeous, but it sure ain't gonna fit.
See, that's what I was thinking. It's a lot of those necklaces are so small that it would choke you to death if you tried to wear them. But if you've already purchased them and you want to display them, whatever, you can use them like a little garland around the tree, or pearls, like a string of pearls. If you have broken strings of pearls or whatever, you can knot them off and use them around.
Man, that's a good use for those stuffed trees because I see them from time to time at Goodwill and stuff.
Yeah.
Just to hold all your Christmas brooches or holiday brooches. That way you can just wrap the whole thing up and put it away for the next year,
So I would say that price includes the brooches that are already on it. So you're getting 7 brooches with the tree for, that starting price. So you can't beat it.
No.
I mean, if you didn't count the tree man, that's what, $3 a brooch or something.
Yeah, that's
and
amazing.
all the brooches are just lovely, Gina. Look at them.
Like the little bird.
The bird, I think, was a Monet. I think it's marked. Yeah, I think it's a Monet. Most of them are marked, like Monet or some kind. There may be. I think that one's a Trifari.
Wake up!
Ooh, Trifari.
Trifari. So and then you got I forgot. I think that's an Avon or something maybe, but that one may be the Trifari. I can't remember. But then you got this dangly old rhinestone brooch up here.
Oh man, that is fabulous.
Katie likes the dangly ones.
I do. I like brooches that have movement,
And then you got
this just shimmies around.
There's a red clear rhinestone one down here. Yeah, you can shimmy it around.
My brooch tassels.
Wiggle, wiggle. Money don't jiggle, jiggle.
And it's a large one. I mean, it's a big one.
So you need to put that on a headband and just have it hanging down like your Cleopatra or something.
Oh, yes. Everybody needs this for their Halloween costumes now.
I mean, that's a great deal and a fun idea.
And like I said, if you don't like these brooches, I mean, they come with it, but you can take them off and change it up and put whatever you want to on them. You can put old clip-on earrings on the branches, you know?
Those like almost like the hat pins you could stick in there too. And
Right.
like around like kind of with the line of the thing, that would be gorgeous too. You
But
kind of
that's
collect your hat pins.
You know, that's just a good use for it. It's like a big pillow. It's just
All right, LaDonna.
Oh,
We'll be thinking of you.
Hi.
Oh, and my lights.
Thanks for coming.
But I'm not seeing anybody interested.
Roaming
So
cubes
set
are
it down
dead
over
now.
here. And that was my tea.
Katie's in the dark.
I am. I gotta go turn on some lights.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, hang on.
At least the lightning didn't fry it, Katie.
Yeah, oh, that's it. Tell me about it.
Okay, so this is newer, obviously. This is a shirt. It's a 2X. It's in the Canvas brand, Bella Canvas, which is a super soft shirt. I got this from my mom, from like a mystery box thing from like these people on Facebook I have been dealing with, but it's a Merry Christmas shirt. And it's got like all these different colored pattern trees. And it's got the color of the shirt is like a gray, like a heather gray, but it almost has like, maybe it's just the lighting in my room, like a little bit purplish tinge to it. But
So it's like a slate, kind of.
Yes, that's a better description. Like it's got these cute little Christmas trees. I just thought I'd bring this to the sale. It's like a fun little shirt.
It's very happy.
Yeah, so because I know some of the people who print these things too, so like we have some custom ones, so it was worn like a couple times, and since I can be using this, I'm gonna pass it on because I have enough like Christmas themed shirts. So for this, I'm just asking $8. And again, it's a 2X, and it has give too, so, and it's super soft. Like I'll show it, like I'll kind of stand up and show it, like looks like Merry Christmas.
Bella?
What'd you say?
Is that a Bella t-shirt?
Yes, or a Canvas.
So soft.
The Canvas, the Bella Plus Canvas. I try to get. There's this. I think this came from like Jane, the website Jane. Like I'm in this Facebook group that does like Amazon deals and different deals, and this was like in a mystery Christmas pack. So we got this in different selections, but yeah, 2X. It's $8, number 16.
That is a great price.
Or if you know someone who likes Christmas, you could gift it to them.
Yeah, guys, those Bella shirts without anything on them go for that price. I mean,
it's so soft.
Those are high quality t-shirts.
Yeah, just for the basic tee, basically, Yeah. But it's cute little Merry Christmas pattern. But $8. Number 16.
And it's really soft.
I thought it said $16.
Oh, $8.
Number 16. Oh my gosh, you can't even get that blank shirt for $8.
Because I got it in a mystery pack, so it was. And that lady always got the good deal. So yes, it is really soft. That's why I try to. Because I had like a band T-shirt I got from a concert in this brand, and I was like, this is amazing, like from Switchfoot, I think, and I was like, okay, so I try to find like this brand in these like custom kind of shirts. So it's got this canvas, and it's
Linda is picking up that soft shirt.
Like this part is like you got the plastic vinyl-y feeling, but the rest of it is like really soft.
Those shirts are like,
and it's pretty lightweight, but not see-through, like
they're not like the thick cotton ones though, like your Fruit of the Loom kind of thing.
Yeah, not like this, but it's a little bit thinner, but really soft. So, okay, Linda, awesome.
It is super soft. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, so I was like looking at those shirts because I was gonna like after Ariana was making her shirts from someone she knows locally, I'm like, I'm dumb. I'm like, I know someone who does that. I was like, I could, have her make some shirts. So yeah, like I've been pricing out like, okay, how much are the Bella shirts? Like if I got, this select sizes and stuff. So I talked to that lady about tote bags so far. So I might order tote bags and shirts, and she might make some for me. So we're kind of planning that out. I got the shirt for Linda, and then I have this. Let me find this real quick. Okay.
You're gonna have to sit up here, Louie.
Okay, it's this little wooden, and it's a Nesco nativity scene, or minus the characters.
Doing a nuisance.
I've been looking for characters to put in here that kind of like were carved or something, but haven't come across any. But I do. So on the bottom, it's got the UNESCO sticker, and it says UNESCO Imports Group Design Giftware. And showing us that this little scene, you can do an assemblage in here. If you have little nativity characters that you could just need a backdrop for. And I did come across this wooden camel, so I'm gonna include the little wooden camel with this. Because it matches like the wood tone, but it's a little UNESCO nativity. And I just thought, like, I picked this up because it's in great condition. Like, it's a nice solid piece. You could, or even if you just put your little, like if you want to put your little angels or your Christmas figurines in here, like kind of a little base to put them on. It's 11 inches long. It's $10, number 7, and you get the camel with it. Whoop. I'm on a roll. Here's the bag.
Camel is included, but Louie is not.
No, I'm sure Katie's ready to give up, Louie.
No, I love
the bubble wrap. No. Yes, the camel's included. Let me put her or him all the way back. And the camel, let me show up close. This has gotten damaged. It's really cool. It's carved. Got the blanket. And you have the little tail there.
And I see Donna Maria wants the UNESCO manger with camel.
Yeah, I just thought it was really cool. You can, if you have little figurines for this and don't have a base, you could put them in. Like this is kind of the little stall, so you could have the camel. Or just your angel, like a little angel trio would be cute too. You could put like little fairy lights kind of on the edge, like it's a house or like the barn, but awesome. I got Donna Maria. Thank you so much. All right. And I think that
Louie's getting into everything.
Like
so
Christmas items, and then I have just other vintage things. So we'll switch back over to Gina. If it wants to move. Okay. That was like...
Angela, do you still have Donna's info, or do you need that sent?
While Gina's up there, I'll look.
It never hurts to send your information again.
Yeah, let me just look.
So I know this is kind of different. It's a little wind chime. It's an old made in Hong Kong piece. It's flocked, but it's Santa and Mrs. Claus on the sleigh. They're plastic, but down here is all flocked. And it's a little wind chime. I don't know why. I have no idea why. But
you think someone made it into a wind chime?
I don't know, because it's got like where it's like marked Hong Kong on the bottom. And it looks like, I mean, the piece they use making it. I mean, it looks like something that would come out of like a factory or whatever. I don't know, but it's like brass pieces for the chime, and it says 1976 S&P Chicago 60614 made in Hong Kong. So I don't know.
Delbert said his grandma had some of these and he thinks they were born that way.
No, even the chime says made in Hong Kong on it. And then the Chicago thing. So I guess they're supposed to be together. But it's just something different. I guess you can decorate outside for the birds and squirrels too.
Donna, are you in Florida as well? Because if so, then yeah, I have your info in my pirate ship.
So this is going to be a flat price of $5. I mean, you could take the chime off of it and use this as like an ornament or in a display or something if you didn't want the chime. I just couldn't let this, like, get thrown in the landfill because it's old, it's vintage, it's just cool old Christmas. So I figured somebody could do something with it.
Delbert, you need it in memory of your grandma to remember those
Yeah, Delbert, you need it.
pieces at her house.
Deborah's like, no, I do not. So $5 flat price on
So
this
I wonder
stuff.
if there's like wind chime kits, like to all these things that just have a flat bottom you could like
I don't know.
make into wind chimes.
It has a
Louis,
nice sound to it.
what do you think? Oh, Delbert says he doesn't decorate for Christmas.
Well, you
Well,
need
that's
to.
okay, Delbert.
Well, does your wife? Because she needs it.
Okay, so there's that.
Ooh, what do you think?
He only decorates for football season.
Tell everybody it's fabulous and that they should buy it. That's your job, Louie.
So
And here's some rustic.
I have, again, this is not vintage. It's just made to look vintage. And, it makes noise as well. But it's this tree that's made out of all these bells.
I
Oh,
love
fun.
It's got the metal star on the top. Again, it sounds really nice. Believe me, I had it in my car driving down the road.
ASMR.
Like, so, it's a good size. It's not super huge, but it's a good size to go on a table or, any place like that. It is, looks like it's 18 and a half, about 18 and a half inches. It's hard to tell when it's on something like this. Yeah, about 18, maybe 19 inches tall.
You just need to be with me.
I do like, the rustic look of it. They've rusted some of the, the bells with the paint. And they all do hang loose. Like I had it laying down, so there's a few that's like sitting up, but they're wired, so you just have to push them back down again, like that. It's got a nice sound to it. Just thought it was a little different.
Christmas ASMR.
Exactly.
So I like it if the more mellow jingle than like the high pitched ring or whatever.
It is. But they used like that vintage style bell too, because look, it's like
Yeah, I like how they all look so vintage and sort of industrial, but also farmhouse at the same time.
So I figured this could go farmhouse, industrial. It could go even shabby chic, depending
Yes.
if it's coastal because of the colors. These are the colors of buoys. Of course, that's the way I think. Buoys, you got the light greens and blues and reds and everything.
That's a true Floridian, Gina, right there.
Yeah, you gotta put on a little pool float and you can float it across your pool. Like, there's a little floating Christmas.
Right next to my floating cooler.
Like, it's just jingling across the water.
It kind of does remind me of the buoy down there in Key West, out there floating.
Yeah, martini.
So anyway, I'm going to start this at $20. And it has like, it's a wooden base on it. The base is wood. And then all this is metal. And of course the bells are metal. They have a nice metal star on the top. It's like a puffy star kind of. And it sounds nice. It's very relaxing.
I see Linda at $20. I love that sound.
I know, it's a nice sound. It's not, because I have a thing of bells that I hang on my door at Christmas. It's supposed to be like sleigh bells, but they are so obnoxious. I have to take them down because it's just like ting, 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 every time you open the door. And the dogs go crazy. So I can't do it anymore.
My dad has those vintage sleigh bells, and I like them, but every time I'm on the phone with Dad, Louis goes nuts too.
Dogs do not care for them. I learned that quickly.
Louie.
Okay, we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you, Linda. Set it down here.
There you go, precious.
That was 2 things for me. And I want to bid. When are you going to open bidding on Louis? Because I'm all in on that one.
Yeah, you better lock your stuff up.
I'm sorry, you can come visit. You can come visit Louis, but you can't have Louis. Louis's not for sale.
Oh my gosh, such a baby. Look at that.
I know. Louis just, I think, literally the whole sale, she just wanted to be held, which is why she was causing such a ruckus.
All right, next up I have, moving up for my Christmas items, I have this gorgeous little chrome and yellow thermos. I think this would be perfect for summer. Nice, fun, and bright. You can put your lemonade in here, keep your coffee. It has like no damage. The chrome, it's a 70s. It says Lulu, 650 cc's. So 650. I can't do math in my head like that. But Himalaya Housewares Inc. It's still there, and then it's got the Himalaya Made in Korea sticker. And you see the whole backdrop there. And the computer, the chrome's great. It's got this gorgeous yellow, and it's still got its glass insert. And it's clean. I think this is really fun. It's got a nice long handle. So you can grip like the whole thing. Yeah, I think just the whole thing's in a really excellent condition. Like, there doesn't seem like, too much scratching or wear to the chrome or the plastic. So someone kept this in really great condition. And Linda, you said I should be in sales. I said, yeah, I'm in retail pharmacy. So basically it is like sales. It's like, oh, you get your prescription, you need a tetanus vaccine, shingles, pneumonia, what's it up? We're having a contest. You guys aren't doing enough. All that. So this is cute. I was like, is it a carafe, a pitcher? I guess when I looked at it, they called it a thermos. So I'm asking $16 for the Himalaya Housewares thermos pitcher. $16, number 13. So it's about this big, next to your head. It's about 7 inches tall. Pretty lightweight. Again, keep your drinks cold in there or warm.
I think treats would be good in that.
But it would be so good. You can make, a fun summer cocktail in there.
Oh, yeah.
And, bring it out with you to the pool. Keep it cool. And then you just loosen this up a bit. And then you can pour it out. Can't get the lid on correctly, but, fun summery picture. Yeah, and then you can use it to tan off of while you're outside with that chrome,
Hot
Hot
cocoa.
cocoa.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, for, anything. So $16. Number 13.
It's such a happy, bright yellow color.
Yeah, I picked this up the other day actually, and wow, this is weird. It just reflects everything.
And it's
I'm like, there,
inside.
you need a mirror. There you go. But $16. Number 13.
Yes, while you're in the kitchen cooking and everything, you can make sure you're still.
And touch up your lipstick.
That's right.
Yep, right before
May look a little
dinner party.
warped, but. And then I have this little Fenton. Okay, so some people called it a tumbler, some a votive, but I think it goes in just a bit, I don't know. I think that would be more of a tumbler than a votive, because I feel like votives would have like a more straight side. But I don't know. But I looked it up, and this is Fenton Aqua Hobnail. It's got that opalescent type top. So you could use it as your little drinking glass in the bathroom after you brush your teeth. Or just need a sip of water at night. Have your fancy little glass. It's about 3.5 inches tall. Or, you could put a tea light in there if you wanted to. There's enough room on the bottom. Or, you could put your swizzle sticks in there. Hat pins, whatever, just a cute little Fenton hobnail of the blue color. And then the only flaw I see is one of these hobnails on the very bottom. Let me see if I can show it. Has a little bitty crack on the inside of it, but it's really hard to tell. But and it's not like you can feel it, so it's on the inner part of the little hobnail, because you can't feel it, but gorgeous little Fenton piece. And let me find this 1 second. Okay, this I'm asking $6, number 12. $6, number 12 for this little. I like this kind of hobnail. I'm not a huge fan of hobnail, but I like this one because it's the spiky kind versus just the little. Yeah, Delbert, you can just use it like the little acupuncture, roll it on your face like that for a little massage. Roll it. I'll wipe it down. All right. Thanks, Cindy. But I think the color is just gorgeous. And I picked this up with the piece I just showed before this, but gorgeous. And that's my 2. Back to Gina if you're ready.
Cindy put in number 12.
Yes. Okay, is there an easier way to do this? 1 sec. Let's see.
I know.
Well, you can be
big.
I know. It's freaking me out, man.
See, I thought this is easier. No, I just click on your picture down there, but it just.
I don't know.
There we go.
That freaked me out, though. Okay.
Bam.
I know this isn't Christmas, but I think it's beautiful, so I'm showing it anyway. Because you know what? I want to. So this is a beautiful antique Art Nouveau locket brooch.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's gorgeous.
And the locket flips down like this. If I can get it to do it. And it's quite large. I mean, I can give you the measurement, but it's quite large. Somebody replaced the up and under pin right here and put a newer, not newer, but newer to the age of this, of one of the safety class mode. I guess they were scared they were going to lose it. It still has the original pin and hinge right there. but they did replace the up and under one because, it's probably like their grandmothers or something, and they're afraid they're going to lose it, so they put the safety on there. And then it ended up in a store for me to buy. So
Is there an engraving on the back or a little etching of that round piece?
no, I didn't see anything.
Do you see what I'm talking about, Angela? No?
I
Maybe
think
it's
it's
just
where
a
maybe
camera.
there was like a sticker.
There was
Oh,
a
okay.
antique
Yeah.
store sticker on there, so it needs to be polished. But I don't
Yeah.
polish stuff. So, as Nate well knows, I'm like Katie. I like patina. I like crusty, dusty.
Mm-hmm.
I leave things alone because I like it.
That's
So
an easier spelling, Linda. Art Nouveau.
there you go. So I'm gonna start this one at $28, which
That's
I think is an
awesome.
amazing deal.
Yeah, we look cool.
Yeah,
Like
it is
I
so.
like a collared shirt, like in the middle, like Katie's. Like, yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh, yeah, like buttoned up. Oh,
Yeah.
that would be so fab.
Like,
Okay, let me
classy.
tell you how big it is. It's 3 inches wide and it is 3 inches long. So 3 by 3. That's not a little tiny thing. It's a good size.
That is just incredible.
Beautiful.
Wow, 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 wow.
It finally came into focus for me.
Look at the detail on that, guys. That is stunning.
Maybe the Queen wore this, back in the day.
Yeah, that very, very much screams, higher up, fancy, just amazing.
That totally screams Gilded Age. Like, I could picture it on their outfits, like in New York, with the thing just kind of like with their little ruffly,
And I just like this got the locket thing on it because that's just cool.
And I just started watching The Gilded Age. It's an amazing show.
I watched
amazing
that.
clothes.
I watched that and I was gonna start watching, they did like an extra season or whatever of Downton Abbey. Like they can't
Oh, yeah.
like an extra kind of thing for it. I haven't watched it yet.
The
So I was like,
movie.
no, it was like a show. And I was just like, oh my gosh, Downton Abbey is one of my
I need to watch the new movie.
The new movie is so good.
Okay, so I don't see anybody interested. That's okay. I'm gonna put it over here. And then this is probably gonna have to be my last piece because I have to go pick my daughter up. Because she likes to text me in the middle of me doing everything, if that's okay. And if not, I'll stay here and just make her wait. It's up to
That's
Angie.
fine. That could be your last piece, and then I have a couple of things, and that's good with me.
Well, if it's not okay with Angel, I'll stay here, and my daughter can just wait. And I'll
Tell her to walk.
I
Get her a scooter.
Angela's fault. I tried, but she told me no. So
Gina can't leave. We have to be like, I need to pay for the gas money,
exactly. So I have this vintage stick pin, and it's like it's a flocked kind of poinsettia.
Ooh, that's neat.
And the cool thing is, it's in its original little plastic case, like a little almost like a watch case. So I'll put it back in there all together. It's in its little plastic container, and it was marked Taiwan, and then it's got a B. I don't know who that maker is. That lowercase b on the gold foil right there.
I'm not sure.
But whoever that is, that's who the maker is.
It's Belinda.
Belinda, there you go. Belinda brooch.
Where's our Belinda?
So it says Merry Christmas, Joy Noel on the inside. I just thought it was cool because even if you don't want to wear it, that's cute to display with the thing.
Yeah. On a tiered tray and a vignette, it's great.
Oh, and I'm like crazy about doing those 3-tier trays with all the stuff on them. That's my jam. So I have to see if I can do some this year at Christmas time. So anyway, I'm just going to do it a flat price of $6. $6 flat price for the Joy Noel. Merry Christmas little flocked poinsettia in plastic, I guess I would say.
And poinsettia is the December flower, right?
I think so.
I think so, yes.
See if Linda needs that.
Okay, so that was 2, right?
Okay.
It was.
Offer up starting at $30. And Pamela Blanchard, if you're here, or if you watch Pam's channel, you know Team Chicken Lickin'. So I have this purple slag glass split tail henna nest. Okay, so the bowl
my gosh.
I got when I was with Katie, and somewhere in St. Louis, this bowl, the green something shag something, I can't remember whatever place.
Green Shag Market.
I think I got that from there. I got this purple slag glass basket, and then I didn't have the top, and Pam and I were chatting, and we thought someone was interested, so I went and found a top off eBay. What was funny, it was like this person who was selling the top was they live like in a town like on the outskirts of St. Louis. So I was like, wouldn't that be hilarious if it was the match to it? I mean, it doesn't sit totally flat, but like it is like a rounded edge, so maybe that's why, like on the bottom side, but set it down and just leave it. Like this way seems to fit best, but let me take the pieces apart so I can show you. Like this is just gorgeous.
That's beautiful.
And like I didn't really see any slag before. Now that I like looked it up, I've seen pictures of a couple, but it's still got the basket texture, but got this gorgeous purples and lavenders and whites. And there's the inside. So the inside, you can almost see like where it was kind of folded, like where stuff meets. It's really kind of neat. And then the top has some like deeper purple in there. It's got through the tail. And I just double check. You can see that some of them.
Flag always reminds me of like grape hard candy.
Yes.
Oh, I love
it.
Just up to the light. Like let's see, and kind of a little amethyst. Like let me just put my black light behind you to show you some of the white in there. Like if you put little, Jane's here. She likes to put the lights inside the chicken. Put the lights inside the chicken. If you've been there a long time, you know what I mean. But you can put some fairy lights in there if you want, or just put your candy in there. Here's the inside.
The lights inside the chicken was the most hilarious thing.
Yes. And gorgeous. Like, and you got all the little bird, like feather texture. And there's the face. It has great detail. Like, and this side looks really cool with all the marbling. But
somebody needs to pick that up for that price. That is an amazing price.
Just so gorgeous.
I mean, starting price, especially like, oh my gosh. If you go on eBay and look at these, they're going to be over $100. I'm telling you right now.
It's just gorgeous. Even if you're like, I'm not into all the chickens and hens and stuff, but like, I'm into cool glass, so like this would just be cool,
That is Easter. Oh my gosh, that at Easter would be so amazing.
You could put your little Easter candies in here, or like your little chocolate Reese's eggs. Like just put in there.
You can hide your Cadbury eggs.
Or you can kind of like, put some stuffing in there and put like, your little candies, and kind of, you can have it off to the side or tilt it up there so you can kind of see inside. But yeah, Easter would be great with like the colors. See, it's like
That's beautiful.
sits down in there. Like I was showing you, it's pretty solid. But yeah, you could. I know, because that's why I picked up the bottom, because I was like, it's just a gorgeous bowl, like basket for whatever with the purple slag. But I was like, let me go and order the top because it's just beautiful.
You could put some jelly beans in that.
Starburst
I would
jelly
eat. Oh, I would just eat all the candy out of that.
It's just gorgeous.
It is beautiful.
Like, where's Nate?
I know. You might message Nate and see if he's interested.
Oh my gosh, this would be heavy, but like
that purple for me, that's the slag I love. That purple with the
gorgeous.
white. Oh.
Like the turn this off a little. But like, yeah, it's got the deep purple up in there to the light to the white. Okay, if anyone's watching this back and is interested in this or in any of the things we didn't, no one claimed, send us an email. And yeah, just gorgeous henna nest. We'll pass this for now. Let me take this apart. And then I guess I can make this my last item. I have this cool copper wall plate, like you can hang on the wall. And it's got the little mount right there, and it's solid, like it's not loose or anything. And I thought it looked kind of the Mexican kind of embroidery that you see on the bags and stuff. But when I looked it up, it a lot of stuff came back saying Turkish. Like there's a lot of Turkish. The company or the style is a really long name, but they have a lot of wall decor plates like this. I cleaned this off. It's just got some itty bitty little spots where like the enameling or the paint has kind of come off. You see, it's hard to even show it, but there's some on the little black leaf there, just like a little bit, but it's got this gorgeous etching in there, like texture up in between all these flowers. Like,
it makes it look almost like that guilloche. You know what I'm saying? With the texturing
in
there.
Yeah, it does.
Cool.
I like it goes back and forth, and it's got this just, I don't know if this is oxidation. I'll take like a little magic eraser. There's just like a little greenish line there, but and here's the back. Very good condition. I mean, a few little scrapes and some tarnishing, but you're not going to really see the back side of it. So this would hang up on the wall. Gorgeous. Katie couldn't believe I wasn't keeping this for myself. But, I mean, I'm going to have a lot of decor if I
think that would look good on your wall, Angela.
But yeah.
But in a gallery wall.
Not saying I won't sell it, though. But yeah, see back there. But I plan on painting this wall like a darker teal or something. Go with all my gold accents and things. But this cool etched copper plate and this. Where is that? Copper etched plate. $12. $12, number 11, and let me measure it. It's about 9.5 inches across. $12, number 11 for this gorgeous plate. And you can hang on the wall. Yes, I did.
This is beautiful, Angela. Really, really lovely.
I just love it. I haven't really come across anything like this in the wild. It's just cool etching all the way around.
The details so neat.
Just gorgeous, pretty flowers. Or you can put like a string on the back or whatever if you want to hang it like on your front door, almost like a wreath. and it would like pick up the light from the day. That would be really pretty.
Mhm.
Yeah, you could
Or
get
like near a
those little
window, you know, because the light
tacking
would,
things, and it would hang.
gorgeous. Or you know, like this old Madonna picture, the halo, like, you know, make it into your costume. No, but yes, $12, number 11, and that could be our last item. And thank you, everybody. And again, if it's fancy frisbee, yes, dangerous maybe, but
I would try to find more of those, and I would put, like Katie was saying, get like those contact strips kind of things, and put them on my the doors of my cabinets in my kitchen. I think that would be so nice.
Oh yeah, you can get a 3-in thing, yeah, right, like almost like a medallion, right in the middle.
So it'd be like a whole window almost on your
a
kitchen.
door or something. You know, you can have it up there like a medallion. You know, it's gorgeous. But yeah, like those, almost like those little round stained glass windows or something. Whoops. But yeah. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. And if you see anything you want to claim, comment down below after this post or email us. You know, we'll get back to you with a price. And thank you, Katie, for helping out. Thank you, Gina, for joining me.
This was so much fun. We have to all do it again soon.
Yes, we got to do some jewelry, Katie, so get hunting.
I've got a great place for brooches.
Yeah, so we'll have to plan that for the jewelry sale in August, because I got some things back here. Like, if anyone's interested in jewelry and wants me to do that, well, Gina has to go. But I have some jewelry we can do. You know, I pulled a few things. Like, if you're interested in some earrings, I have this gorgeous brooch. Like, we can do those if anyone's interested. If not, we can say goodbye for today. Just let me know.
I have to run, Angela, because I got to go to Grandma's, so she needs help.
All right, well, I'll say goodbye.
But you can stay on and sell more jewelry if you want.
Or we can save it for the jewelry sale. I don't see anything, so we'll save it for the jewelry sale so we can do it in August or just post some of this. But thanks again, everybody. And again, I have a drop sale coming up this upcoming Sunday with Bath Carolina Princess. Keep an eye out for that. I believe it starts around lunchtime, around noon, I believe, and then goes till there's like 11 people included, so it's a new person every hour. So keep an eye out for that, or every half hour throughout the Sunday. And thank you again. We'll say goodbye.
Bye, friends.